Hi,
everybody. I am Blake Cabot. I am the owner of facepaint.com. And we have Rasiha here. She is a face painter recommended by Amanda Careford in the UK. And she has been face painting for 13 years. She's a great face painter. And so we're going to be doing cats today. And that is her beautiful daughter, who you will see a lot of for the next bit. And we're going to be going through all our, well, at least 2 out of the 3 daughters. So with that said, Rasiha, take it away.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Blake. Thank you very much for having me on again today. I'm really excited. I've been constantly posting, so hopefully I look forward for everyone to tune in tonight and see my cat's designs.
It's going to be the powerful mug.
Lovely. So would you like me to start off straight away?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so today I will be doing 2 different designs of cats. The one I'm painting Delara today will be a mythical cat, and it's called
the powerful mercat.
Mercat. So I don't know if that gives anyone any clues. So it'd be quite mermaidy. So let's do this.
Suzanne said, "Loved your cats you did last time."
Oh, thank you, Suzanne. Is that Suzanne Albaster?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Sue. Oh, she's lovely.
Ciao.
Okay, I'm just loading.
Glenn Goodwin says, "Ready and waiting." Hi, Delora.
Oh, hi, Glenn. So I don't know. Obviously, I'm just loading my sponge with some soft whites. This is Crayolan white.
Smell the mousse.
Okay, can just keep quiet for a minute so I can give details. So any soft white or any regular strong white will do, whatever you're happy using. Mm-hmm. With my cats, I normally start with the muzzle. So we all right in position, Blake?
Yeah, if anything, it could be zoomed in a tad more.
Okay.
And then a little higher. There we go. Perfect. And a little bit to the right. There we go. Right there. Got it.
Yep, brilliant. Okay. So Delara, open your mouth, darling, a little bit. Good girl.
And if you guys on Zoom have any questions or anything, just put it in the Q&A.
Yep. So I'm just sponging the top of her mouth, which to create the muzzle, and that's normally how I start to do my cats. It's like my starting point, but everyone's different. Okay, you can close now. So for now, right, hold your head straight. So for now, I've just sponged this bit, but then I'm going to extend it a little bit more in a minute with something different.
I mean, it looks like I have a moustache on me.
Okay, and then I'm going to add a few more white highlights. So close your eyes, Delara. Just on the edge of the eyes. I kind of
Kim says, "Hello, she is so adorable." That is in fact correct. And Freshy Funky says, "Hello, Rasiha. Hello, Delara."
Oh, hi, Hannah.
Wait.
Hannah's my buddy.
There you go.
Okay, so I'm going to make this cat a little bit like asymmetric shape. So it won't be like a typical sort of like a whole face cat. Now with mermaid colours, I like to go purples, teals, pinks. So I'm going to be using like a pastel-y purple. And this is, the colour I'm using now is called Lilac. No, it's Lilac. Lilac from Superstar. Delara knows my colours as well. Okay, so, and I'm just going to basically just jot some of the colours randomly around the face because I just want to create like a base for the underneath because I'll be using some stencils. And then I'm going to be putting some here.
A zebra cat? Okay, there's a request for a zebra cat. Hi, Rasiha, says Sally Ann. How beautiful. I'm glad to catch up with us. Love your work, says Svetlana.
Oh, hi,
Says,
Svetlana. Hi, Sally-Ann.
and hello. And Ua says, thank. It's now zoomed in a bit too much. We can't see the whole forehead. Uh-oh.
Okay. Right, Delara, you need to keep your head still, darling. There we go.
That's actually
Right,
pretty good.
is that
Okay.
better?
That's better.
Okay. So the next colour, I'm going in with a teal colour. And this is another Superstar, and it's teal from Superstar.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to be adding it on this side of the muzzle. Can you see?
Yes.
Brilliant. And then I'm going to add a little bit down the nose, on the bridge of the nose. And then I'm going to be adding it. I'm going to be adding it this side. Can't tickle you that much, Delara.
It does tickle.
Okay. Okay. Come on.
Tickles.
Okay, and then I'm just going to add a little bit more white on the side of the noses as well. Close your eyes. Like that.
What lilac is that?
Superstar.
Superstar. Got it. Okay.
I also like Purple Rain from Superstar, and that's my favorite purple.
Right. Carla Veron Mua says, I love this. I used to use Star Blend. I use Star Blend for white bases because here in Texas the heat gets too intense and I feel it lasts longer.
Oh, okay. Yes, I have used Star Blends before, and they are good, very good, especially in the hot weather as well. But we don't really get a lot of hot weather in the UK, so.
It's coming.
But it's still good to use them. I haven't had them a long time in my palette. I am actually considering.
Can we tell them what?
No, not yet. In a minute, Delara. Just let me load. So the next thing now is, before I start the line work, I am going to be using this lovely stencil. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, looks exactly like a peacock.
Yes, that's it. Delara was just going to say it looks like a peacock.
For a peacock feather.
It's a BAM stencil 1410, and it's a very nice stencil. I use it in a lot of my designs, and it's very versatile. So this is going to create like a mermaidy effect on the design.
And you can use them for turkeys.
Turkeys, yeah. Okay. And the way it's shaped, you can actually use it in any angle. So I'm going to create the ear. Right, can you see?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the start of the stencil, and then it extends eye. So it kind of gives you a nice, sharp, triangular shape. So I've sponged I've sponged white onto my sponge. So I'm just going to now dab this in. I try not to sponge too wet so that it doesn't bleed through. And then when you take it off, you get a nice shape. And because I've put the different colour underneath, like the purple, then that brings the white out a lot better.
Svetlana says, I have this stencil, but did not think of it that way. Thank you.
Oh, no, it's beautiful, Svetlana. You need to use it more often. You'll love it. Now, with the muzzle, I'm going to do the same process on the muzzle. That's why I sponged those colours. So try not to smile, Delara, so I can get this done. Okay, so I'm going to now angle that from the edge. Mm-hmm. So it gives me like an instant line. And then I'm going to be okay. Now I'm going to go around to the other side. and then
Joyce
do the
says,
same.
I'm glad I caught your story on Insta yesterday, Rasiha. I've never seen your tutorial before, but I'm a huge fan.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm glad you tuned in, and I hope you will enjoy the tutorial today as well, and you'll get a lot under your belt.
Thank you.
Okay. So this side and that side. Now I'm going to use the same stencil. 1 second, Laura. Okay, 1 second. And then I'm going to go down the bridge of the nose so that, again, it creates like that mermaidy tail. And I also use the same process when I create like the mermaid tails, the fish tails as well, using this stencil. It is just an amazing stencil. I love it. There we go. And then I'll probably just add a little more over here, maybe just a line. Close your eyes, darling. There we go. Perfect. Now I'm going to go in with the line work.
Okay.
So I'm going to be using.
Hi, Amanda. Your name came up earlier. Looks amazing already.
Oh,
Thank you.
And
thank you,
Suzanne
Amanda.
says that's a great idea with the stencil. So clever. Lotus stencils work too, according to Jen. So that's true. There's more than one way to skin this cat.
Okay, so now I'm just going to be using a Rosemary and Co brush, which is a floral round brush. So any floral round brush will do, and it's the number 2. I'm not sure if Rosemary and Co brushes are sold globally, but
yeah,
here in the UK,
facepaint.com sells.
Brilliant. But they are lovely brushes, and I love
same,
them.
We know all the same people.
Yeah, brilliant. So I'm using a number 2 Rosemary and Co, a 366 series, and I'm just going to split the lip now. With the black. Okay. And then I'm going to use the same brush and load the black.
Anna says, Delara, you are being a fabulous model.
Thank you. Sorry, Matt.
Everybody's liking Delara. Kristen says, adorable so far, both paint and child.
Oh, thank you so much. She's not always like that.
That's not true. Carla says, look at that texture, game changer. Definitely going to use it in my next gig.
Oh, brilliant. And the nice thing about this stencil as well is quite nice for adults when you do like the glamorous eye designs. It's a good filler.
Not yet.
Right, Delara, don't turn. So I've done the nose of the cat. So now I'm going to be concentrating around the other line work, around the face. So I will be using another floral round brush. And it's a number 6, but 2, 4 or 6, really, any of those sizes will do perfectly.
Okay.
Now, as you can see, because I have the green, I'm going to outline it with another green. So this is the teal, and the color I'm going to be outlining it is with, again, Superstar, and it's a shimmer range, and it's the Snow Petrol, and it's one of my favorite colors, and it's so intense. So I am going to be using this color. Okay, so I also have this color in the regular one as well. So this one I'm using now is the shimmer. I also have the same color in aqua, which is just as good. Okay, so I'm going to be doing the ear. So I'll start from the highest point and I push my brush down to create that starting point. And then I'm going to be dragging this line down to the corner of the inner eye. So it's a thinner line. And that's the nice thing about these brushes. You can create thin, thick lines. And that's why I use them so much.
Okay.
Close your eyes. So almost like a butterfly.
What brush are you using right now? That was the number 4 brush from...
Yeah, so this is quite an older brush. It's the Le Cornelia one, which they don't do anymore. But the next one, I think, is a King Arts. But also Rosemary & Co brushes are just as good.
Mm-hmm. They are indeed.
And then close your eyes, Laura. And then
Oh, the BAM stencils facepaint.com. Thanks.
okay. So that's the ear that I'm doing.
Yeah, okay. She'll move more into the center in a second. Just a little bit to her right. There we go. Perfect.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay. So then I'm going to go to the other side, and I'm going to do the other side.
I'm still sleepy.
Yeah, it's late where you are, isn't it? I appreciate you staying up.
Oh, she's been very excited. Okay, so this side I'm going to do with the purple. So close your eyes, Laura. And then I'm going to do the inner corner again and then go up. Right, can you see?
Yep.
Excellent. And then I'm going to start from the edge of this eye, and then I'm going to go down like a loop. Okay. And then I'm probably going to do another double loop. And then I'm going to come down and then just join it over there.
Okay.
And then do another one there, another one there. There we go. Okay. Now, sorry about Delora yawning.
Well, I'm lazy today. I need a snooze button.
Okay. So now I'm going to go under the eyes, and I'm going to tie it in at the top. So, sorry, I'm going to do this way. Okay. So, right now I want you to close your eye. No, actually, not open your eye and look to the ceiling for me.
Svetlana asked, interesting way of line work. Is that because of the brow?
I kind of cut through the brow, so it looks like an extended,
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm going to be, if you see this little corner bit, I'm going to now kind of bring that down. So normally with the muzzle, I start here and then I go up. This time I'm bringing it down. So again, I'm going to use the same brush and the same color, and I'm just going to use the tip of the brush. So I won't add too much pressure so I can achieve a thinner line, just to create like a hairline. Okay, so you can close your eyes, Delora, if you want. Like that. Okay. And then, right, open your eyes. And then I'm going to add that. Okay. And then I'm going to add another one. So I'm going to push it down again and then join it like that. And like that. So it's like a nice kind of flow.
I like it. I just can't see it.
Okay. Okay. And then I'm just going to create some lines where I'm going to add some more whiskers. But again, I'm using the same colour because I'm going to add the white on top, which then will pop the white on top of this colour. Right. So now I'm going to move on to the other side.
I don't know. I'm yawning again.
Yeah, you are. That's fine. And then I'm going to now work more with white because I've got the white ear on the other side. So I'm loading my brush, the same brush with white.
Okay.
And then so I'm creating like little teardrops, but like a mermaidy one. So it's more like little splashes of water, I guess. And then I'm going to use the white this time to create those hairlines on this side. Like that. And then I'm going to be using and just dabbing it down this way.
Pickles.
Okay, don't move, Delara. Okay, and then I might just go like that as well. Okay, can you see?
Yep.
Brilliant.
Liking it.
Brilliant. And then I'm going to do the same, but using the purple for the muzzle on this side. Right, don't move, darling. And then I'm going to go like this, like this, like this, and like this. You're right. And now I'm going to be using a liner brush. This is Rosemary & Co. number 6, series 315, and it's a liner brush.
Okay.
And then I'm going to be loading this with white. Right, to Laura. And then if you just turn this way. Now I'm just going to make it look a little bit more loose, and that's what I like to use with a liner brush. Okay. So
Swana says, beautiful. This could be turned into so many designs. Need your beautiful model for herself. I think that's pretty much what we're all taking away from this. I'd like to say it's the beauty of the designs, but we just think your daughter's great.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Sveta. Thank you, Sveti, my beautiful friend. Right, close your eyes.
Yeah.
Sorry,
And it thinks the same thing.
So if you want to achieve thinner lines with the liner brush, just make sure that it's more dry dragging. So it's like dragging the line, but when it's more drier on the tip. If you want to create more thicker lines with the liner brush, then you have to have a bit more wet paint on the brush.
Mom.
So if you just close your eyes again, just going to create some highlights here. And then I'll probably just go around this way because then I'll have a better view. Right. Close your eyes, darling. That's it. And then okay. Right. Don't move. Okay, so it's more fluffy, if that's the right word to use.
That's a pretty good word to use.
Right, and then we're going to do the same on this side. Right, 1 second, Alara. Okay. And then I'd probably like to create something here as well.
Sally says she really likes that it's not symmetric.
Thank you, Sally.
Thanks. Mom,
And
I
Nye says, so beautiful, delicately done.
Oh, hi, Nye.
Thank you, Nai.
Nye's my queen bee.
Thank you, Nai.
Right. I'm just going to add a little bit of colour on the nose just to give it some shimmer.
Shimmer, shimmer.
And then I'm just going to do something like on the centre bit here.
Thank you.
I'm probably going to add it with white again. So it
Anna
kind of
says,
ties
use
it
the
all
liner
in.
brush like a wizard.
Oh, thank you. I do love my liner brush.
Like a wizard.
Right. So, and then I'm just probably going to add some little teardrops here. You just have to try and not overdo it too much, because sometimes when you try to add too much, then it kind of goes out of its context a bit. So, right, close your eyes. No, so actually open your eyes and look to the ceiling. I'm just going to give a little bit of a highlight under the eye. And this is always
Nye's
optional.
writing a lot of nice things to you.
Thank you.
And Sally says she is super cute. She is.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Your daughter's got to get to the act.
And then all right, Delara. right. Try not to smile because I need to do your fangs. Okay. So I need to So I need to do. Sorry.
I gotta stop laughing. No.
No, don't laugh. Come on. I need to finish this off. Come on. Look, people are watching you.
All over the planet.
Okay, maybe I'll just
Okay.
I'll just colour her lips in.
Okay, you can do it now.
So Ziva Blue from Superstar is always my first go-to when I'm doing the lips, because it's a very nice colour, and I'm sure a lot of my painting friends love this colour too.
Mom, and you can do the thing now.
Yeah, okay. Can you just open your mouth a little bit? Thank you, darling. Now we can, that's it. You can, okay. And then while the paint is wet,
Can I glitter?
I just dab my brush into the loose glitter. And this is why, I think this is a Y Body Art glitter. But any loose glitter will do, cosmetic grade, obviously. And then I just dab it. And then close your eyes. Close.
Now calling her a supermodel.
Close your mouth. That's it. Good girl. Now I'm just going to do little fangs here. Right, don't move too low because I need to do your line. Okay, cool.
Finally, I stopped laughing on that.
So now you can add gems if you want to, or you can add more glitter. I normally like to complete my finishing touches with liquid bling, which I use from American Body Art. And I would like to probably use a nice
tealish colour.
teal. It's called Atlantis. That's really nice. And then just like to highlight it.
Okay.
And you don't need to squeeze it too much. Just a little bit goes a long way. Sometimes people are quite scared of using these liquid blings, but honestly, they don't have to be. I mean, you can have like a lines can break. It doesn't have to be a continuous line. It still looks one whole complete line even when you add it. So I highly recommend. And also perhaps I can use the purple one, which is lavender. I try not to go to the inside of the eyes of this because sometimes that can be irritating while it's wet. There we go.
Like it.
Yeah, I think so.
Moose, oh my God, she's just adorable. Love the face paint design as well. There we are.
Thank you very much. Close your eyes, Delora.
Everybody take a picture. There
Sure.
you go.
Right, close your eyes. That's
The
it.
lavender one is my fave, says Amanda.
And turn it a little bit this way. That's it. Hold
Juliet
there.
Steve says, hi, lovely.
Hello.
There we are. It's Old Home Week.
Hold this way.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Brilliant.
Cat down.
One cat down. One more to
Powerful
go.
meerkat.
So thank you for everyone watching you.
Everyone for watching me.
Good. Good girl.
You just can't bottle that. That is just amazing.
Right. You want to go out?
No, I want to stay here.
Okay, you must stay quietly then. There we go. Bye. Oh, so obviously,
I sense this daughter's taller.
yeah.
Correctly, it seems. Yes?
Yeah.
Yep.
So this is my older daughter. I don't always have the opportunity to paint her, so I like to say thank you, Narin, for modelling for me today.
That's okay.
I'm just trying to.
That's what I want to know.
Sorry.
What was the bribe?
The bribe.
Should I say?
It's up to you.
I'm getting paid to do this.
Nice. Money has always worked in the past for me.
Yes, and I think a lot of my painty buddies can feel that with me because yes, I think most of us have to do that. Go for it at some point in our lives when they grow.
Splash Face Milka. What were those liquids? The liquid was American Body Art liquid blank.
Yes, Blake is the
It's a little Yep, that's perfect. Just the hairline's fine. Yeah, there you go.
Sure.
Just maybe a little bit to the right.
Right.
Yeah, right, exactly. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay, brilliant. It doesn't sort of cut her face or anything, right?
No.
Great.
We got her whole face on the screen.
Okay, so with Narin, I am going to do a bit like Techno Cats, a bit like graffiti-ish, with some nice brighter colours. So yeah, let's start with Narin's now. So again, I'm going to start with the muzzle because I always do. And I'm just wetting my sponge with some spritz water. And again, I'm using a soft white. Okay, so I'm going to start with the muzzle. Can you open your lip a little bit, darling? Thank you. Just to make sure the whole top lip is covered. And don't worry if it's not too neat, because with the line work, you can always tidy that up. And then I'm just going to load a little bit more of the white again. And then I'm just going to go on the top of them, on the bottom of the nose, and then just drag it up a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to load the colours separately, but if you want to use rainbow cakes, you can do that as well. So again, I'm going to be loading with my favourite teal, because when I think of cats, I always think teals is a good option. It's just something with a teal, it really connects the cat. I just love it. And then close your eyes, darling. So I've loaded the other end of the sponge, and then right. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Anita says, wow, gorgeous daughters.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ewa says, I have to paint my kids when I want to paint them too. Svetlana says, mine won't even do it for money.
Oh, bless them. Right, so the next one is going to be a pink, a nice bright pink.
There we go.
Just randomly, it doesn't have to be perfect. And then I am going to add a nice purple. And this is Purple Rain. Close your eyes. And I probably will add some yellow. Does the colours look okay
you're
on the
using
camera?
Superstar for the white base?
Yes. No, Cryolan.
Kryolan, okay.
I've got Cryolan for the white base, for the soft whites. It's really nice.
What pink was that? Jillian asks.
Which one?
The pink, I think, in the middle of the forehead.
That one.
Sorry, you mean the pink?
Yeah.
Oh, the pink is Face Paints Australia, and it's the neon range of Face Paints Australia.
Got it. Okay.
And then I'm going to go to the other side, and I'm going to add a lavender.
Prophecy Girl calls you a genius artist.
Oh, I'm no genius. I just love doing what I do. Thank you, Rose.
Just say yes. Just say yes.
Oh, thank you. And then, so basically, there is, I'm not kind of like thinking about it too much. I'm just kind of dabbing the colours as I go along. And then I'll probably add a nice orange. So any bright colours would be quite nice. There we go. And I'll probably add a little bit on the bottom as well. Right. Turn your head this way, darling. Thank you. Okay. So at this point, I can add some glitter, which I will. Right. So if your paint is dry, I just hold my spritz bottle from a distance and I just spritz the face, and then that just reactivates the paint again.
Mhm.
So when you do add the glitter, it kind of sticks onto the paint. So now I'm going to go in with a stencil to add that kind of graffiti-ish look, the texture. And then I'm going to use this stencil. It's another BAM stencil, and it's 1206. Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm going to add some white. And then I'm going to use it on this side, but because it's yellow, I don't really want to use another yellow because it would just get lost. It would just get lost. So I'll just add it like that. And then, oh, you're right.
Yeah.
How are we doing with time, Blake?
We have 19 minutes left.
Oh, plenty of time.
Plenty.
Okay. And then I can add some stars if I want to. So I'm going to use white again. Any star stencils would do. I have obviously the graffiti eye stencils as well, which I find them very good for doing sort of graffiti-ish designs. So if you just turn this way, and I can add a little bit like this. There we go. And then probably a little bit up this way. Oh, sorry, that's smudged. Too wet, see what happens? I'm just going to allow that to dry a little bit, and then I'll go back to it. Okay. So now I'm going to be using my 4-round brush again. And I'm going to be loading it with the black. Now, I've always used DFX for my black and white, and Face Paints Australia. But recently I've purchased Party Explosion, and it's really good. I really like it. So obviously I never swap my DFX because I still love my DFXs and my Face Paints Australia, but Party Explosion is just as good.
Yeah, they are.
In my opinion anyway. Everyone's different.
Your mileage
Right.
may vary. Mary Paint says, sorry I'm late, looks fabulous.
Brilliant. Okay, so now I'm going to be splitting the lip. Yeah,
Sorry.
ticklish.
Yeah.
Sorry. There we go.
That'd be nice, ticklish.
Okay. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side.
Ruth, you're never late to the party. You can always watch this again on our Facebook page or YouTube, and you can watch it over and over again. Carmen Salinas says, I love the design.
Oh, thank you. Okay. I like the fact of the broken lines. Again, that's something new that you can try. Right. So close your eyes, Noreen. So I'm going into the eye now.
Tiffany says, love the line work.
Thank you.
Also love the whimsy stroke, says Nye.
Oh, thanks, Nye. Okay. Right, open your eyes. Laura, can you just go and sit there? Thank you. Okay. And so I'm just doing like little cat strokes, just randomly around the eye. And always trying to tie it into that little point on the corner.
Okay.
Like that. Okay. Now I'm going to move on to the other side. Now I'm going to try and sort of work around the shapes of the colours. Right. So again, I'm going to go from here probably and then push it down so I create a thick line. And then I'm going to go down like that. And then I'll probably do another smaller one here.
Ruth says that's a good way to do the eyelids so they don't smudge but still are very effective.
Yeah.
And Bree says this is so pretty.
Thank you.
And Svetlana says, what more beauty you have. Also love the line work in the muzzle. Maze.
Oh,
Muzzle?
thank
Not
you.
muzzle.
Thanks. And then okay. So this is like the main sort of shape. So as you can see, there's a bit of negative space here. And to me, I always feel if you don't add any line work here, even with the butterflies, I feel that it looks really empty. So I always like to go back in and add a few more lines in there so it fills the space. Or you can add some little flowers. It's totally up to you. Right. So again, close your eyes, darling. I'll probably continue this line down and then I'll just...
Only one Mink says, I love seeing what other artists doing around the world. Thank you. You don't see this kind of style at your average event. Very cool.
Oh, thank you very much.
Says, different and fresh design. Love it.
Thank you.
This is an awfully supportive.
Make sure you guys try it as well. I'd love to see some pictures.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Now, I want to add some accents. So this is like the design, right? Now, again, I use my liner brush and I load it with black. Now I'm going to create more sort of straighter lines, so it gives it more like a sharp look. So what I'm going to do now is, again, I'm going to basically like kind of flick the brush. I don't know. Sorry. Is that captured on the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. So I'll go around. I'll start it off this side. Sorry. I have a bit of a confined space at the moment, so
yeah.
Right.
The camera and everything. It's always tricky.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know if you can see. So
yeah, we can see.
Okay.
It.
And then I like to, as this is going up this way, I like to do it in the opposite direction, like that. Brilliant. And
Kim's wondering how you get them to sit still. Well, payments worked in the past. I think that's impressive. And Face Paint Dream says it's so awesome.
thank you. And then I like to go up, go up, go up, and then go maybe this way a little bit. You see how can you guys see?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe if you could move her a little bit to your left. There you go. Perfect.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Okay. So again, just playing with the brush, just sort of cut through the lines if you want. Just creates more graffiti-ish textures. Sorry, I think I've done that a bit too dark. And then again,
Nye says, fresh, innovative. You clearly paint intuitively. Great to watch.
Oh, thanks, Nye. Right, and then I'll probably do the same on this side. And then as this line is broken, again, I like to kind of continue that down with my liner brush, as you can see. And then this way, this way, this way. I can now add some white to create a bit more highlights.
Glenn says, fabulous and original design. Says, always, Rasiha.
Oh, thank you, Glenn. That's my mama, Glenn. Right. And then again. So instead of doing whiskers that way, I'm doing them this way, upwards. Right. Close your eyes. No, actually open your eyes, sorry. So that's black and that's white, that's fine. And then I can add a little bit more down that way, a little bit more up that way, a little bit up that way. Okay. Now I can add a little bit, I can add some dots. If you have time, you can add some dots as well.
Yeah, we've got a little time. We got 7 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, like on the job, when you do it on the job, you can add some dots as well. I always find dots give a good, they're a good solution to create, to fill in the negative space and to create more intricacy into the designs. And just an any round brush would do. I probably wouldn't use a floral round with a pointy edge. Just a proper like round brush would do. Just load it good with paint, and then you can just again.
Kristen says, thank you for being a beautiful, a perfect model. Beautiful.
Thank you.
And Karma says, me encanta tu arte en la piel. Muchas felicidades.
Oh, well, thank you.
I think that sounds good.
Yeah, does sound good indeed.
Pronunciation might be off, but
Do you
Pam
know
says,
Spanish? Do you know Spanish, Blake?
no,
No.
just no.
Well, you've
I can
pronounced
barely
it quite
speak
now.
English. I can barely speak English.
Gosh, about Spanish.
I know how to speak.
Naren says she's quite good at Spanish.
Sorry.
So did you know what that lady said then in Spanish?
Some of it, but I forgot what it was now.
I know Spanish.
I can tell you what she said. Thanks to the magic of Google Translate.
I don't know if anyone's tried double dipping dots. I always find them really creative. So basically, again, you get a nice round brush and you swirl it in white. And then you just dip it into like a pink or an orange neon or green neon, maybe, or a nice strong bright colour.
What she said was, I love your skin art. Congratulations.
Thank you. And then basically it looks a bit like this. And then you just, and it's like a double dip dot.
Okay.
Close your eyes, darling, and move your head this way a little bit. Thank you. And then I'm just going to go into the lips now. And I'll probably go with the pink. And this is Chameleon Pink, one of my favourites. Chameleon Bollywood. It's one of my staples in my kit. And I just love using it. Just do a little fangs here. Little fangs here.
I can't see that because you're
sorry.
the camera.
Sorry, can you see now?
I can.
I just did another fang here and then sorry. Okay. And now you can just add glitter or add liquid bling or gems. I'll just go with the liquid bling. And again, I'm using electric pink from American Body Art. Sorry. And these three colours, as you can see, this is electric yellow. Sorry, can you see? And this is the electric orange. Their consistency is slightly different than the metallic ones because they're a little bit more gel-like. So when you do sort of squidge them and you have little blotches, they look like gems. And people ask me, "Oh, what gems have you used?" And I said, "No, it's not gems. It's actually liquid bling." So they're really handy to have. If you don't have gems, you can kind of deceive people using these.
Awesome.
So I'm just going to add them on the edge of
Kim
here. So
says, just wow.
Thank you.
Beautiful work as always, says Kimberly Hill.
Thank you very much.
Juliet Eve says, Rasiha, you are the best.
Oh, thanks, Juliet. So are you.
Nice.
Thank you. And I can add maybe the orange as well, as it's quite a colourful design. I can maybe add some orange here. I can add some yellow on this side to pop out the yellow a little bit.
Right.
And actually, there's also a nice blue. It's called Glacier Blue. So this also has a nice consistency, same as the electric range. And I'll probably add this on this side. Wonderful.
Okay.
And I'm just going to tidy up the nose a little bit because I think the pink is quite down here. So again, just a little bit like that. Right.
Okay.
And I think that's done.
Should
Okay.
we get
Terrific.
the mirror?
Hi. Let's
So,
hello from
Lauren, if you can hold your hair so people can take pictures.
Okay. Perfect.
Hold
Right there.
still.
Yeah.
And then turn this way a little bit, darling. Back
That's
down.
a great design. Really is interesting. See, I don't think I've ever seen a cat like that. Rasiha's going to be coming back and doing some butterflies in a couple months.
Oh, thank you, Blake.
Well, thank you for doing this. This is great. I appreciate
And
your daughters.
this
I hope you spend the money wisely. And thank you guys for coming. We have a couple of upcoming webinars. We may or may not be having Desh Bahari next week. Just can't get a hold of him. And then we're going to have some spring designs with Jacqueline Howe. And America Hereford, who's watching this very moment, is going to be doing spring designs on April 7th. So thank you all. Thank you for coming. And I hope you had a fun and productive time. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much for joining in, and thank you for having me on, Blake. It's a pleasure, and I look forward to seeing you guys again. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Bye-bye.